Hello, everyone. This is Miss Beatty, the new official hire as the provost at Progress University. I am so excited to be here and to be working with you guys. And I am so thrilled to discuss the new upcoming revised general education plan. Why should this plan be revised? Because we need a plan that's going to include all students, that provides an inclusive environment for all, that produces rigor, that produces challenges to students. Students feel confident and challenged in what they learn. They need to be in an environment where they feel engaged and they feel a part of their learning. The objective of our plan is to, one, provide an environment where all students succeed. And that goes for general and special education students. To provide adequate mentorship and tutoring and advising where all students feel supported and feel comfortable with expressing their concerns. Providing an environment that is safe. Providing an environment that is engaging and interactive. Providing an environment where instructors are using various methods of assessment, such as collaborative discussion assignments, collaborative projects, capstone projects, digital portfolios which teachers will be trained on. I will make sure that the teachers are trained on how to utilize e-portfolio. We want to have an environment where our staff is adequately trained on various methods. So these methods of team assessment could be group assignments, also group assignments, where students are graded collectively instead of individually. These type of assignments encourage teamwork. These are the things that we are going to discuss in our plan. And also how we're going to use the data from things such as surveys, exit interviews, student satisfaction interviews. How do past alumni feel about their experience at Progress University? If they had a wonderful experience, that's amazing. But if not, why is that? What can we do to make that experience better? What can we do to improve it? Improve their experiences. Because at the end of the day, it is about also enhancing the environment of the students. Me as a student, I've had so much support. Even now with my professors, I had unconditional support. And I want my students to feel the same way, that no matter what, they can come to us, that they will feel supported, that we're giving them the best education possible. I will also be displaying a timeline of how we're gonna implement this plan. And in the next governor's meeting, we're also gonna talk about you guys' ideas and suggestions about how we can implement this plan as well. Because teachers, your concerns matter as well. How we can better support our teachers. How we can have more SPED and general ed trainings. How we can have more assessment trainings. We also have standardized testing. So what is the best way to implement our standardized testing? We're going to talk about some suggestions and some feedback on that. Also, how we engage with our parents. Do our parents feel safe with bringing their children? The community. How does the community feel about their experience? What are some ways that we can improve our plan? We're going to talk about those things. And I'm also going to use my experience as a special educator to also share some special education resources that can also help. Because we have so many divergent learners in our classroom as well. We have normal functioning, and we also have divergent learners, students that learn a little bit differently. What are we doing to help those students? We have some students that are visual learners. We have some students that learn by movement. So maybe having some movement breaks, incorporating some movement breaks. Also, we have some students that might learn by audio. Do we have some audio devices for those students? Are we modifying our lessons and our lesson planning to incorporate these students? We have some students that might need more testing time. What does that look like? Are we doing pull-outs for those students that might need a more quieter space? What about those students as well? Are we implementing the things that are in for students that have IEPs as well? Because we also have students that also have IEPs. We have a mixture of different type of learners in our classroom, and we need to look for the beauty of each student, embracing the way that they learn and ways that we can help them. And I really look forward to talking about that with all of you. I will also be sending a copy of my presentation to each of you so that you guys can look it over before we have the meeting. So you will also have an idea of the things that we are going to be talking about. I will also be emailing you the training dates because we will have monthly professional developments for seasoned and our newly hired teachers. They would be general ed and SPED trainings, that will be required for each student teacher. Everyone will be required to participate in these trainings because we want our kids to be thriving. We also want improved assessment scores. And we want our students and our staff to feel loved and feel valued. And I look forward to growing with all of you.